Mhm.
Who is the world's mayor?
The world's mayor has nothing to do with me, by the way. It's my nickname, but it's really a mindset. It's a mindset to seek to help position people in their areas of greatness, but not just independently. Because when you put people in position of their areas of expertise and they're all doing what they love to do, you get a true, honest look at the value that they have to offer the world. And plus, when we're living in using our gifts and talents, it's hard to be angry and homophobic and racist and judgmental. In fact, we tend to, I believe, when we're celebrating unique, or when we're living in our purpose, we tend to celebrate uniqueness more. Okay. Because we don't want people to be like us. We want to be the only Joshua T. Berglund, the world's mayor. That's why I bought the domain. Because when we go to one world government, I'm going to run for world's mayor. But that's another conversation. But the mindset behind it, and I'm not joking, by the way. The mindset behind it, though, is helping people win at life by tapping into their God-given gifts, their talent, and really their life experience. But when you have people living like that, then you're able to bring them together to go take on bigger tasks, like changing the world, like empowering people, like providing hope. And, for me, I come from, I don't want to say the gutter because that would be misrepresenting it. Like, I grew up in an upper middle class home. I was a country club brat, but it didn't mean that I didn't get to experience life's traumas. Like, it's not having money or growing up with money or growing up in the middle class does not spare you from abuse and traumas. That said, I had certain privileges that gave me certain access, which changed my worldview. But by the grace of God, I was given two parents that sincerely cared about people in need. And I grew up seeing that. So that was very much in my heart, being of service to people and things like that. So the world's mayor, I won't go into the story how it all happened, but the idea, the concept, and the philosophy is to inspire others to want to help others win too. I want there to be millions of world's mayors out there, or at least take that mindset. I'm an original. Don't try to copy me. Be yourself. Like, do your own thing. But at the same time, I want to inspire you to empower people and uplift people and to encourage people to live the life that they were created to live. And in doing that, again, we will eliminate crime. So many people live a life of crime or go back to a life of crime because of limited options. Human trafficking victims, as a majority, in the 90 percentile, go back to their captors, like freed captives, go back because the devil is better than the one you don't for some people. People go back to addiction because they don't, or go back to their addiction because they don't know that they can overcome it. Yes, it's going to be tough, but they are created and meant to overcome it. It just takes work. And so I want to learning my own struggles and the things that I battle with trying to rehabilitate my own life and to get sober, to be able to walk away from meth and cocaine that I was addicted to. That was the first step because I couldn't solve the sex addiction and the drug addiction separately. I had to do it all at one time and then reintegrate. But the one part I can't reintegrate is drugs. Anyway, my point is that I want to inspire others to, no matter what they've done in their life, no matter how bad, no matter how long they were in prison, no matter how long they've been abused, no matter how mentally ill they are, no matter how neurodivergent they are, there is an opportunity for you now, unlike ever before. Like, we have an opportunity to completely change the world by giving the underserved a fair shot. And you know what? That time is now. That time is now for them. They don't even need money to start. And so, again, the world's mayor is about speaking life into them and teaching them and showing them and bringing them the resources so that they can be empowered, so they can go out and transform their own communities that they came out. Because the more rehabilitated people we have in this world, the more empowered people we're going to have.